I tried to leave Montreal so many times, I couldn't do it. There's some sort of addiction here. I don't know what it is.
What was preventing you from going?
This, all of this, summer, Saint-Viateur, friends, picnics, coffees, the mountain, you know, the little things that make the daily part of our lives that are very charming in Montreal.
Well, should we just cut right to the chase?
I'm going to the chase.
It's actually, we call them Les triplets because my partner was pregnant and I was pregnant at the same time. And she gave birth to our daughter and I gave birth to our twin sons.
Do you get a lot of men and women pining after you after they see you perform?
Pining? Always. Even before. Like, I'm just walking down the street, it's terrible. I have to push them. I'm kidding, I'm desperately sick. If you know anyone, okay. My name's Ross. Okay.
I have one last question about sex. Okay.
All right.
Just because I'm curious, like you came from a Muslim country. Granted, you were living in some quite Western places before you arrived here, but you know, sex is so out in the open in Montreal. What are your criteria?
They have to look like, they have to be in shape. I'm the shallowest person. I try to pretend that I look for substance. It's not true. You need to have like abs and pecs. If you don't, just don't even bother. Women, I don't swing that way. I wouldn't know where to put it.
I mean, for me it wasn't a problem because I was seeing people topless all the time in Stockholm. But I know that my mother, when she came for a visit, she had a problem and she was a little bit intimidated because it was summer, there was a Saint Laurent street festival and everybody's half naked.
Wait, hold on. Video games and cookies?
Video games, I play video games and eat cookies all night. So like I didn't really think about girls or guys. I was just like, I need to like beat this level.
They're the same donor and he's met the children, but he's a really good friend of mine and they're not, no, they're like a spunkle.
And how do you feel?
Excuse me, I've never heard of that expression.
Spunkle.
What's a spunkle?
Like spunk and uncle. Spunkle.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a donor.
And then I was like, hey, I should probably be attracted to something. Like, guys are hot. Hey, okay, that's figured out. My parents didn't care less. My mom was like surprised when I came out at 18, but she didn't care. My dad's like, oh, I've known since you were 4.
You're 85. Do you use technology and what degree?
Yeah, I just invested in an Apple.
Do you keep the phone next to your bed?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the email business and stuff like that. I got a blog happening, but it's still pretty primitive. I'm learning how to deal with that.
Do you charge it next to your bed?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're really connected to people when you're on the computer?
Not so much anymore.
You got a Facebook account?
I got a Facebook account, yeah.
You feel more disconnected because you're not spending time with people and everybody's really busy, and even though you can comment on people's stuff, it doesn't make up for the chemistry of spending time with them in person.
I love my phone. I'm attached to it. Any
So
of
you
my
sleep
friends
with
will
it?
say that I'm
In your bed or
annoyingly
next to your
attached to
bed?
it. It's like usually under my
On
pillow.
the pillow?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's changing lives already.
Is it changing your life?
I'm getting a little more cranky, maybe.
There's 1,000 artists I could name with their art name and their real name, who are all incredible artists, and who are still waiting for somebody to give them a chance to do something. How do you break out of that? And the only way to break out of that sometimes is to kick the door down.
I feel like it's a way for the public to take back their space, which has been overrun by corporate ads and just kind of junk stuff, kind of like ads on TV or in the newspaper. Just, you know, it's a way for community of artists to speak to each other and interact, and for the public to like kind of just get a feeling of the culture and the people around them. Because what's happening with ads and everything, it's not a reflection of of the people. It's a reflection of people in positions to make a lot of money.
It's beautiful. It's a city that truly seems to value art, which is really important to me.
So give me a quick 3 minutes. Talk to me about under pressure in public art. Why is public art so important to our community?
3 minutes. If you're not going to give somebody a chance, they're just going to go make their chance for themselves. And they're not going to paint in a studio. They're not going to paint it and no one ever sees it. They're not going to wait for somebody to hang it in a gallery or space. They're going to go put it out there. They're going to go put it out there as they learn. They're going to evolve and get better.
What makes you say that?
Well, like Toronto has this like stupid focus on like modern buildings and like updating everything, and here it's just like they keep old architecture and just like there's art everywhere and they don't buff graffiti. It's beautiful. It's like how a city should be.
How important is it to have public art?
Primordial. It is a priority.
What does it mean to you?
It means connecting.
Okay, so my name's Emily and I came here to play my music. I'm a jazz musician from Toronto, Ontario, and I hear that Montreal loves jazz.
It's my way of contributing and not feeling better, but like being sane. Because without it, I think I don't know what I would do.
My name is Emily, and you're watching Quelque shows.
No shows, just show, S-H-O-W.
Okay, so, hi, my name's Emily, and you're watching Quelque show.